In Kibbutz Be'eri, this place is now known as Death Row.
Why do you call it that?
Because each house, they went in, they killed everybody.
Neely Bar Sinai has brought us to see the worst of the carnage inflicted on her community a year ago. Her husband Yoram, who was 75, was shot dead on the balcony of her daughter's home.
He shot and they shot, but there were 7 and he was 1.
He may have saved their lives.
I hope he didn't suffer alone and he was not taken to Gaza. So everything is relative, everything to what happens here.
She recounts the evil that occurred here with the matter-of-factness that comes with repetition. But her thoughts on Hamas, the Palestinians who support them, and critics of Israel's unrelenting attacks on Gaza are laced with anger.
You don't think the world understands?
No, because I think they have a much better propaganda, much more efficient. Like you asked me about the 40,000 people that were killed there. It is not civilians who were killed. It is not civilians.
The UN says more than 6,000 women and 11,000 children are among Gaza's victims. One of the people Hamas killed in Be'eri was Bar Sinai's friend, well-known Canadian-Israeli peace activist Vivian Silver.
Yeah, I miss her. My kids miss her.
Yonatan Zeigen says, like his mother, he rejects those who say a military solution is the only course left.
I didn't see the problem as Hamas gunmen murdering my mother. I saw the problem as the conflict and the occupation.
Her death transformed him, leaving his job as a social worker to follow in his mother's activism footsteps.
We have seen it again and again. Every time we kill the biggest monster, a bigger monster emerges.
He says Canadians have a role to play too, that they have not done well enough.
If they would have been really wanted to be constructive and to help the Palestinians and the Israelis, they would put down the flags and raise the banner of peace.
I was not that naive as Vivian, because she came from Canada.
Zeigen and Bar Sinai remain friends, though she believes Israel had no other path than the one it took after October 7th.
Maybe someday they will accept us, and until then we will have to have occasional rounds of killing.
A sentiment that, while divisive, remains widespread in Israel on this solemn anniversary. Chris Brown, CBC News, Be'eri.